I just gotta know, do you really have to spend that much money on a tiny little piece of steel that goes in the end of your gun when it already comes with 5 different ones? Is it really worth that much? So I'm gonna do some pattern tests today with the improved modified chokes, the one from the Girsan MC312 that came from the factory, and my Carlson extended range white wing improved modified one that I bought aftermarket for 69 bucks after taxes off Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the factory improved modified choke to do the first tests. Ain't nobody behind the camera. So now I've got the improved modified factory choke that came with the Girsan MC312 inside of the shotgun, and we're gonna go ahead and do some pattern testing. If you don't know what pattern testing is, we're gonna show you. I'm gonna be using the number 3/3" Remington Duck Club steel rounds. So that my testing would be accurate, I took one apart, and there are 180 pellets inside of this 3" shell. When I go down to do my pattern testing and count how many are in the target zone, I will be able to get an accurate count as to what my pattern is and how well it is patterning. Guys, if you enjoy the content that you're seeing, make sure to like and subscribe, share it on your Facebook or other social medias. Try to help me out and grow the channel. All right, let's slap in one of these 3" shells and see what happens. All right, safety's on. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of make a circle of what I would consider a good patterning area. Kind of lopsided, but you know, it'll do the job. These flyers here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll just say 13 flyers. Not too bad. That's really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and count out how many are inside that circle. Let's see if I missed any. So that's 164 pellets inside that circle in a decent pattern. Let's measure the circle I got drawn here. About 16.5 inches by 15. I mean, let's just say 15 by 16 circle. That's a heck of a good pattern to me. I mean, any duck that flies inside of that circle area, that's pretty darn good. Guys, that's 92.65% of the pellets are in this area. That's impressive for a factory choke. I'm sorry, that's pretty awesome. Let's see what this Carlson does. If you're gonna take a choke out, make sure the gun's clear. All clear. Now let's take this choke out and put the extended range white wing in there. This is one of the few times you're ever going to put your hands in front of the muzzle of a gun. You should never do that, but you have to install the choke, so it is what it is. Put this beast in there. Let's get it to testing. I want to say a quick thanks to B&E Security Consulting, Just-in-Time Masonry, and Southern Ohio Strength and Athletics. I got the Carlson improved modified white wing extended range in. Let's see if that 69 bucks pays off, using the same rounds as I did before for the other testing. All right, 16.5 by 13.5. Pretty much the same size as the other one was. And you know what? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flyers. Now, let's count how many pellets we got in here. Whew, here we go. 171 for a drum total of 181. So we got 181 total pellets, 10 flyers, 171 in the circle. So all in all, guys, that is 94.46%. So, I mean, wow. I mean, 94.46%. The other one was 92%. So, I mean, you do get a tighter pattern. It is what it is. I can't say it's not tighter. I can't say I wasted my money. That gives me a 2% more chance of getting the duck that I'm shooting at, really. You know, so hey, I'm happy about it. That 2% might be one more ducky. So after doing a pattern, I'm just curious, what's going to happen when I shoot a clay pigeon? Let's find out. It definitely did the job. You guys tell me in the comments what you think. You know what? If you don't want to pay $70, you really don't have to. The improved modified that came with the gun will work just fine. When you look at it, we only had 10 flyers and 13 flyers. That's not that bad. Now, is this a scientific perfect testing? No, probably not. Honestly, was it worth it? Yeah, but you know what? If you don't have the money to buy it and you just use the 5 chokes that come with the Girsan, I say just use the factory chokes. This choke might perform better in your gun because every single shotgun is different. But I want to encourage you all, make sure you do the testing with your shotguns. If you don't pattern test the chokes that you put in there, you're not going to know how they're going to perform out in the field. So if you have the knowledge of how they're going to perform out in the field, obviously you're going to have a better chance of harvesting the animals that you're going out to get. So hey, do me a favor, put in the comments how your testing went for your extended range Carlson improved modified white wing. I'm anxious to hear how it performed in your guys' shotguns. Make sure to watch for the review for the Girsan MC312 that'll be coming pretty soon.